Hello, Tigers. I'm your main host, Heidi Barrios.
Jayden Fernandez.
And Khrislenn Garino.
And welcome back to another episode of Golden Tiger Talk.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
Yes. This week's episode, like previously stated, will be on the evolution of fashion. Okay, the first topic will be on women's fashion throughout like the 1900s. So we'll start from the 1920s. The 1920s were an exciting time in the United States and around the world. World War I was over, people had jobs and money, and women's rights were changing. In 1919, in the US, women got the right to vote. Overall, people were feeling good, and this showed in the clothes that everyone was wearing. Women dressed in the quote unquote flapper style, which included dresses with fringe, short haircuts, and bright makeup. Men wore suits, suspenders, and bowler hats. On to the 1950s. Just like in the 1920s, the style in the 1950s reflected people's happiness after war ended. World War II was over, and fashion changed as a result. During this time, women wore dresses that showed off their figure more. Hairstyles changed from the short bob of the 1920s to a longer style with curls instead. For men, the 1950s bought the greaser style. This included men wearing jeans, a white t-shirt, and black leather jackets. In the 1960s to 70s, following Beatlemania, Woodstock, and the ongoing conflict with Vietnam, was the hippie movement of the 1960s. To display opposition and freedom, tie-dye became very popular. And I mean tie-dyeing everything, from headbands, shirts, pants, and even shoes. As much as tie-dye would seem universal and allow for personal freedom in fashion, women were still discouraged from wearing trousers. Jeans were perceived as inappropriate, and therefore women wore skirts and flowy dresses. The bell bottom was still the top trend associated with, quote, freedom love, end quote, movement. In addition to the highly recognizable fashion staple, hair was getting bigger and the colors were getting brighter.
The 1980s. The style in the 1980s was influenced a lot by music. During this time, punk rock, rap, and heavy metal music became very popular. Women's hair and jewelry were big, and their makeup was bright with lots and lots of colors. People involved in the punk rock world wore a lot of black clothing with heavy eyeliner. Both men and women wore a lot of fitness clothes. This included a lot of colorful tights. Also in the 80s, there was a revival of the parachute pants, which you may know as the Hammer pants, thanks to MC Hammer's musical influence in the 80s, and the iconic fanny pack, which people still use today. 10 years later, we have the 1990s. There were a lot of more down. No. The 1990s were more down to earth than the 70s or 80s. Women still had big hair, but makeup was more natural looking. Many people wore jeans and plain colored shirts along with Converse shoes, which became very popular. During this time, a lot of people also started to get more piercings than in other decades. Because of this influence, grunge became a fashion statement. A typical outfit would be ripped blue jeans, an untucked flannel, and Doc Marten boots. Being involved in the grunge scene and listening to the best grunge bands was a statement unto itself, but to be fully thrown into the fashion world of grunge was a whole other entity. Now, 2000s. We're getting close to our birth. Many clothing trends in the 2000s were born out of globalization, the rise of fast fashion, which is affordable clothes based off runway designs, which were, usually found in department stores like Mervyn's, JCPenney's, and Macy's, as well as celebrities growing influence as style icons, namely Kelly Clarkson. Come on, Kelly Clarkson. As with all decades, looks and trends varied as the 2000s went on. The 2000s were also home to trends that hit big and burnt out fast. Technology and Y2K had a huge impact on fashion in the early 2000s. The color palette was filled with shiny black tones and reflective metallics. While some Y2K trends were worn daily, most of these looks were reserved for going out. Popular outfits for women included mesh or handkerchief tops, box pleated or leather skirts, shiny pants, and sparkly shoes. For men, Y2K looks usually involved leather jackets, a statement dress shirt, and chunky shoes.
Casual clothing and leisure wear were the other big trends of the early 2000s. Denim became a staple for men and women, going beyond jeans to shirts, jackets, and hats. For women specifically, they sported crop tops, hoodies, low-rise flare jeans, cargo pants, Daisy Dukes, jean skirts, off-the-shoulder tops, rib sweaters, with platform sandals, Ugg boots, or sneakers. Common looks for men included distressed denim, cargo pants, tracksuits, rugby or polo shirts, flip flops, Oxford shoes, and sneakers. As the decade went on, 2000s fashion began to take cues from 1960s bohemian looks: yoga pants, low rise jeans, cowl neck shirts, peasant tops, capri pants, crop jackets, and dresses over jeans were popular outfit choices for women. These were often paired with accessories like chunky belts, aviator sunglasses, jelly bracelets, ties worn around the neck or as a belt, ballet flats, and platform boots. The 1960s revival looks were also popular with men. Outfit options included light wash bootcut jeans, cargo shorts, classic rock t-shirts, fitted cowboy shirts, Henleys, polos with popped collars, and sea s- seersucker suits. What?
Just
Seersucker
say
suits?
and polo with just ignore it. We don't have
Oh,
time.
okay.
um, I just cut that out. In the middle of the decade was also defined by the latest it items like juicy kosher tracksuits and Louis Vuitton bags. For women, crop tops were replaced with what are these?
Juicy Couture
You don't know what a
tracksuits.
carousels? You don't know what a
Juicy Couture? You don't know Juicy
I
Couture?
don't know. No, I never heard
You
juicy
said couture.
couture.
Juicy Couture?
I
You don't know
haven't
what that
Really?
is?
We spelled Juicy Couture.
I used to have Juicy Couture glasses in like second grade.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the tracksuits and stuff for like girls.
You don't know what a camisole
no. And then
is?
for women, okay, so like for women, crop tops were replaced with camel soles? Camel soles and mini skirts gave away to baby doll, bubble skirts, and sweater dresses. There were also a 1980s and 1990s revival that reintroduced neon colors, animal prints, geometric shapes, light denim jeggings, and ripped acid wash jeans that were worn with gladiator sandals, ballet flats, and headbands. An oversized look started to gain popularity, but it was oh my god, subtler than the traditional 80s fit.
Subtler.
Subtler? Is that how you actually spelled subtler?
That's how you spell subtle.
I never knew that. Dude, I don't read. And
You
over
don't have to read to know how to spell. You just have
I
to know
don't
English.
know. An oversized look started to gain popularity, but it was subtler than traditional 80s fit.
Take a breath, Jayden. Inhale and exhale.
Do you want me to finish the race or do you want to do it because
Yeah,
we're
go
men?
ahead at this point.
Because,
Just finish the men's late 2000s.
okay. Men's late 2000s fashion was a mix of 1950s and 1980s throwbacks with Letterman and black leather jackets, overcoats, slim cut jeans, Ed Hardy t shirts, flannel shirts, and v neck sweaters. These were often paired with dad hats, wayfarers, or aviators, motorcycle boots, Converse, Vans, and sneakers. The men's power suit was also updated from the 80s to have more of a slim, tailored cut. Now, how do we introduce that? But
Okay.
now, sorry. Oh, never mind.
No, you go.
But now the fashion is kind of like, in my opinion, right? It's just like you wear, if you can, you wear what like you want, no matter what fashion trend or whatever.
Basically, because
I
like
think there are a few trends. Skinny jeans.
yes,
Skinny jeans came in.
Now they're going out
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I don't know if skinny
slowly.
jeans will ever like completely go out.
I don't think so.
I don't
You'll
think
have like
so.
your millennials that really love skinny jeans, so
Yeah, that's true.
but like
it's just
low
okay.
rise cut jeans are coming back.
Yeah,
Scary.
um bell bottoms are coming back.
Bell bottoms. Yes.
There was the whole like Birkenstock thing.
The Doc Martens
Yeah,
Doc,
docs are
have
coming
always been.
back.
but Doc Martens are so comfy though.
You guys
Surprisingly,
own pairs. Both of you guys own, right? Doc
Yeah,
Martens.
I wouldn't say they're comfortable.
to me they are
For me, they are
Do
not.
you have like woman ones or men size woman?
woman sizes
Yeah,
because I have tiny feet.
true.
Well, I don't find them comfortable. I mean,
I've never owned a pair, so
the thing is with the Doc Martens, I like to wear it because it makes me feel powerful, not comfortable.
it's a power move.
It is a
It
power
really is a
move,
power move.
but
Oh my gosh. For
yeah.
me, I've stated this so many times, but I love wearing men's Levi's jeans. Because
Yes,
let me tell
yes.
you, not only does it fit nice with the, I guess, figure body shape that I have, so comfortable. Oh my gosh.
Do
I
Right.
jeans
love,
have bigger pockets now also?
yeah, the pockets. Oh my gosh. I can stick my wallet into the pockets. Like, that
They're
doesn't
that big?
happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
don't
like go down deep too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're
I
doing
grew up.
girls a disservice by not letting us have pockets. Why don't we have pockets?
That's what I don't understand. I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, wait, why would guys need pockets compared to girls?
Like y'all got, like, if you were assuming like a wallet and like keys, right? I don't know
And a
if you got,
phone, that's it.
yeah, and like a phone. I
That's
don't
it.
know. I don't know many guys that carry like satchels or anything. So
Surprisingly, oh no, not a satchel, but like a backpack.
You know what's a thing where um on like skinny jeans they make the butt pocket smaller so your butt looks bigger.
nah, I
No, I
am
don't see
loud and
that.
proud, happy with my big pocket jeans,
Really?
my 500 whatever the heck size jeans they are in men.
um, I
Gotta
have
love them.
surprisingly, you know the ripped jeans that I have that are like, or like the ripped jeans I wore a lot in school.
Yes.
I didn't know they were women's jeans, and they have big pockets still.
Oh, really? That's good.
That's good.
You lucked
Imagine.
out, man.
Yeah, literally.
I
I
stepped out.
the ripped jeans that I wear, the lighter blue one, originally, you know how it has rips, but when I bought it, there was like a cloth. So like even though it looked like it was ripped, you wouldn't actually see your legs.
Yeah.
So I removed them.
You're like, I want to show some skin. Let me show some skin.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's
The
like
ripped jeans that
normal.
I have
Right.
are Levi's, but they're suit. But I haven't tried them on like I don't know how long, so they probably fit me tight now. But like they're Levi's, and I remember like pockets so tiny, still so like skinny, ripped jeans. Anyways,
Jeans are like I like them for some reason. I just bought them because we get them a lot, or like we have a lot of them, and I'm like, why didn't I ever shop for Levi jeans?
Levi jeans are the best, especially from thrift stores because they're cheap.
Mm.
Continuing.
Oh, pause. I really like that scrunchies made their way back
Mm-hmm.
because they
$5 scrunchies from Claire's.
but they're like big and like they're soft and like for the most part they're um they're not too stretched out. There are some you
Yeah.
have to pick and choose when you go to the store.
Oh yeah, you have to know. You have to like don't let the workers see you, but just stretch them out a
Yeah.
little bit. You can
Just
tell.
just test them. Don't stretch them out.
Yeah.
Just test them. Mm. Yeah.
Just be like, how would this look with my hair? I mean, you can't probably really do that right now, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, which era would you guys want to try out?
Girl, I want to try the 50s and the 80s. A
Uh,
100% the 50s, just because I really love like the big like skirts and all that stuff. You know, like when you
Yeah.
see like in like Greece and all that stuff. The
I would say the 70s because tie dye. I love tie dye.
Yes, facts.
I have a lot of tie dye clothes.
you do crap, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would. Yeah, I would want to go to either the 20s or the 50s. The 20s, oh my gosh, the flapper style just looks so fun.
I know that's so
Yeah.
true though. Yeah.
It looks so fun. Like, people use it as their Halloween costumes. Well, I want to imagine living in that era. Ah.
Like the Great Gatsby type era,
Yes,
that type.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That vibe. Not the war vibe, but
Yep.
fashion, the fashion vibe.
um Continuing on with like women's beauty and kind of just beauty in general, I found some like symbolism in some songs as well. For like example, the song Pretty Hurts by Beyonce. Basically, the song is mainly focused on the pressures that women face in order to feel beautiful under the judging eye of society. The song encourages young women to love themselves and accept their appearance and who they are as a person. Beyonce also tries to instill the idea that it only matters what one thinks of oneself, not anybody else's opinion. Because there is such a powerful message being presented through the audio and the visuals that had to follow the suite, Beyonce chose to use a mixture of performance and narrative in her music video in order to showcase her own talents, but also to show the audience how the media and society's pressure have real effects on people. And another song that I also saw was the song Body Love by Mary Lambert. It's a story about her struggles of her beauty and how herself, being a white plus size bipolar lesbian, struggled with body issues and used herself harm and used self-harm during her process. It was a poem that she wrote when she was 19 in a time where she felt worthless. But the message behind it is to realize we constantly challenge the marginalized of minorities, whether it be deliberate or not. It's important to question privilege, motives, intention in the media, in pop culture, and in our daily lives.
And another song is Most Girls by Haley Steinfeld. This song is about embracing being a girl, that you don't have to necessarily stand out to believe you're smart, strong, and beautiful. It celebrates all kinds of girls, regardless of what they choose to wear, who they choose to love, and what they want to do with their lives. The artist herself said, it really is about not only the thought of knowing that about yourself with the way you are, but the song basically says it's okay to want to change certain things about yourself. If you feel better with makeup on, put makeup on. Take the extra time out of your day and wear it. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
And like going back with the song from Pretty Hurts by Beyonce, the music video is pretty powerful.
Really?
It like her it's I know she's like in a beauty contest and like she's trying to be perfect, she's trying to fit everyone, and there's even some of the girls eating like cotton balls.
Which
And
will be explained later.
yes.
Yes.
But like that's just so crazy to see it visually happen in a music video.
It always hits harder when you're actually seeing something rather than reading about it or listening to it. I mean, listening to it is one step further than reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, well, let's have a chat about the modeling industry, okay?
Goodness.
I know, I know. Women have to look good all the time, and no matter the cost. They develop a multitude of long term physical, emotional, and psychological issues that they find it hard to recover from on their own. The inability to stick to a demanding, unforgiving diet, fitness, and beauty regimen makes models develop serious health and emotional disorders like anorexia and bulimia. One of the many modeling industry facts that may surprise you is that a study conducted by the US Center for Disease Control compared the suicide rates across occupations, which found a strong link between the fashion industry occupations and mental illness. The need to maintain a certain persona all the time negatively impacts models' ability to create meaningful bonds and friendships. The intense competition, professional squabbles, jealousies, and lack of trust can be nerve wracking.
Thanks to all these body issues, models have begun taking up the strangest and scariest diets. The scariest one of all is the cotton ball diet that has a model only eating cotton balls instead of any food to feel full. Some will soak them in orange juice to trick their body into thinking it's real food. Other diets include drinking only liquids, using laxatives, and smoking cigarettes, all in effort to look thin and okay. Trigger warning for the people, the peeps out there. It's gonna be about sexual abuse. So yeah. Sexual abuse is sadly an all too common occurrence in the modeling industry. Often, this happens with people in powerful positions like photographers and casting agents. Young models feel that if they resist or report, they won't stand a chance in the industry. There have also been many reports of fake casting calls online that models will arrive out only to be attacked, abused, and sometimes even kidnapped. On a lighter note, as time changes, so do people. And in the 1970s, models with tan skin and athletic figure and blonde hair were all the range. In the 1980s, curvier models with assets were preferred. Then again, in the 1990s, the grunge, quote unquote, heroin chick look became all the rage.
Another thing is there's a lack of diversity. White women of Western features have been the center stage of modeling for a while now. Slowly, they've begun to change, but it's been a long road. Johnson was the first black model to get a Vogue cover, but other black models like Iman, Tyra Banks, and Naomi Campbell still had to fight hard to get their spot. There's now even a modeling agency called Lord that only employs non-white women, non sorry, l- called Lord that only employs non-white models in an effort to increase casting diversity. It's only been in recent years that plus size models have begun to gain more press and recognition. Some, like Ashley Graham, have even managed to establish themselves on the same runways and magazine covers as traditionally thin models. Still, there's been rumors of pushbacks within the industry. It's rare to see the big designers embrace this new trend in body positivity. Many feel like more average sized women won't sell their clothes. We can't forget about the struggles of male models also face. Not only are they taken less seriously, but the guys have significantly fewer opportunities. There is also a wider range of body types and trends that men have to adjust to. Some years, the ultra thin male body is trendy, other years, it's the tall and muscular ones. Thanks to this, most male models suffer the same body insecurities as women. Radical diets, working out close to 3 times a day, is a common for male models. As someone who struggled with body image, yeah, it's either the tall, muscular, or the ultra thin male. I tried both.
You've
Not
tried both?
tried both or wanted
You
to
mean like getting like the physique?
or tried to get either one of those physiques, but no, that's dangerous.
It sounds dangerous.
But like
Everyone's built different.
literally,
Yeah, everyone's built beautiful. Excuse me. Okay,
Yeah. Beauty is a
people.
social construct, okay?
it really is.
It is.
Everything is a social construct.
Everything. Time is a social construct.
Oh my gosh.
I
But
think
yeah,
body image is such a big thing with. I feel like because of modeling and the whole model industry, it really bounced it or like pushed it towards social media. And like nowadays, like teens are more on social media, and teens are now following what they want to see on social media, which is to be skin and pretty or fit and muscular.
yeah. I mean, like we always hear this like at school, and it's like social media. I hear this a lot during like, I guess like peer health thing, because like we're doing our like end of the year presentations. It's a lot about like body image, etc. All these other sensitive topics, and I'm doing body image, and like it's always like you like in social media, you don't see everything. And like a lot of people, I guess, don't keep that in mind. Like you really don't see everything. Like you don't know. Like in my social media, I literally have a post of like me in a tapatio costume with my friends. We're all
Yes.
hot. Like it's so funny. And like a few other pictures of me, but like you won't see like my everyday life
Yeah.
ever on
It's
social media.
just like social media is just a glimpse. It's like the most shallow surface. It's not necessarily who you are.
It's like a part of you. It's like some. It is like who you are. You can get like a hint
Yeah, it's
of
like a
like who that person
glimpse,
is.
right? But it's not necessarily. It won't necessarily show everything, right? That's what we're all trying to say.
Like what I post on like Instagram or like yeah, mostly Instagram is like my outfits that I have. And I'm like, this is cute. I'll post it. Like my current one, which is my big chunky shoes, my Levi sweater with a polo on, with my white jeans.
My Instagram pictures are either me and the homies or me and my brother,
True.
because that is my life.
That's so true.
It is. It really is. Oh, and I have a picture of Pungyu because he is my life right now. So
I need to zoom in one up in there
yeah,
soon.
it's okay. Field day.
Oh my
All day,
gosh, yes.
all day.
Yeah.
And with a lighter note, go to Tucker moment.
I actually have one this week.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Khrislenn could go first because hers
Oh,
is
Oh,
yes.
oh,
Period.
thank you. Thank
Period.
you.
Drum roll.
Well, I got into UC Berkeley. Woo!
Period. 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 Period.
Yay! That was a shock. Heidi saw me cry.
Yeah, I was passing the vacuum, and then I hear her like, "I got in," and then she's like, "I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry," and you just hear.
Facts. That's exactly what happened yesterday. Also, I started using Duolingo. I have my 4-day streak.
Good. Good. Good.
wait, what is
um,
Duolingo? I'm kind of dumb.
You
Duolingo, the
don't know, Jayden.
owl,
You do not know, dude.
the
The one
language
that like always
learning
texts you.
app.
It's like, come on. It's the you study different languages.
Language. You study languages on Duolingo. It's that owl that aggressively tells you, "Hey, you haven't been on."
Where you at? Time to study.
Remember, I didn't take a language except ASL.
It's
It's
just
a
an
big
app.
meme.
It is a big meme. That was so big, dude.
It was huge on TikTok too, and you're on
Yeah,
TikTok 24/7. I
fact.
think I don't
It,
know.
it was also big on Instagram too.
No, I
Yeah,
seriously don't know what you're talking about. I know.
Okay.
boy.
Duolingo is like one of the most well-known like language learning apps.
Rosetta Stone.
And there's also Google Translate, so
Anyways, and last but not least, Pumgyu from TXT. He he will forever be a part of my golden tiger moments for the rest of the year. So stay tuned for that.
oh gosh.
Funsies.
Heidi.
Oh, mine, because I couldn't think of anything else, is I'm slowly learning how to drive, and hopefully I will be able to drive my car. And the name is still being debated, but right now,
Mm-hmm.
Emily recommended Vincenzo.
As she should. Perfect.
I
Perfect.
don't know if I want to call it Vincenzo yet, but we're doing it right now because it's funny to say.
It's the acting name for now. Once you
Yes.
find the name for your car, Vincenzo will be the nickname.
The middle name.
The middle name.
The
Sure.
middle name.
You know, like you said earlier, oh my gosh, what is it? You're driving. You have a Mustang, and if you go to Cal Poly,
You'll be a Mustang driving a Mustang. Just saying.
Facts.
Just
Hopefully,
saying.
but we're hoping for USC, but we'll see about that. Anyways, before I let Jayden go, Subin existing. Thank you, Lord.
Oh
Next.
yeah, the other guy from TXT, aka the leader, aka Subin.
I don't get K-pop.
It's okay.
I only know the outro song that we have and the last other outro song we had. But for my golden tiger moment, I finished up my scholarship for CSU Fullerton.
Yay.
That was supposed to take me 30 minutes. That's what it said. It took me 4 hours.
Girl, oh my gosh.
And
Girl.
Sorry. It's such a it's such a,
I'm
I'm
not
so
even
used to
joking.
saying girl, sorry.
It literally had like 15 to 16 essay prompts.
Huh?
Yuck.
And
Fi-
Max was like, I'm not even joking.
How long did they have to be?
It was some of them was like 200, some of them was 100.
Words?
Yeah, 200 to 100 words. And then
My
for
goodness.
one of them, oh no, two of them, there was 600 words.
Oh.
So I had
Mm.
but I was proud about writing the 600 one because my writing improved a lot because I was on the phone with my cousin and his girlfriend because we're like besties. Um and what like it just made me very empowered because it's for the Male Success Innovative Scholarship, and I would join a brotherhood if I join it, or if I get the scholarship. I also have to do a phone interview, but we'll see. But yeah, and this was due April 9th. I just wanted to get it over with.
I mean, at least you got it over with.
Well, like priority date was April 9th, and then general date was like April 30th. So
You don't have to worry about.
I don't. I
You
really
have to worry
don't.
about it.
I really don't have to worry about it.
And that is it for this episode on the evolution of fashion. See you tigers after spring break with April art. Thank you.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Bye.
Peace out.
Let's kill this love. Yeah.